After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Chicago Bears. It's time to crown a champion. We are officially away in the Super Bowl. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, kill! Ramp, 23.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set him downfield. This is Thomas. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a big play, and that's him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
1st and 10. Hey, line. Here we go.
From the red zone now. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, it's a dangerous offense to stop.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and they'll snap 2nd and goal from the 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Hey. Tomato.
There's another for it. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
These are 24.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black, ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready.
Bengals first down.
Black, 95. Set, cut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Set. Black, cut.
A 2nd down throw for Young. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be brought down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Down. 52 blue. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Cut.
Play action now, Young. Has it at the 7. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Cut, cut.
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block, and then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action now, Lawrence. Finds his back complete. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Going on 1st down, Lawrence. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play on this 1st quarter. So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Three more quarters to go. We're back for the 2nd frame here of Super Bowl 61. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Rip, 20.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, kill. Hey.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Escaping from the ground game, works for the touchdown. The Bears get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Bears double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
60 red.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's good for a couple of yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Set, cut. 50, green. Ready?
1st down, Young. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ready.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Down. Blue, 32. Cut.
From the red zone on 1st. That's incomplete left side.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set. Red 38. Cut.
Out of the gun, Young. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on, set.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Rip.
They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from Inglewood and Super Bowl 61 coming up.
Hey, lock. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. At the goal line. And he's bumped down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Lawrence here running a sneak. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Little knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Ready.
Young throwing here. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
50, green, red, cycle. Set,
Young working from the gun. Here's the jump off to Warren. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That one gains 7. And the Bengals have a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Set, hunt. Blue, 32.
Young on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Grill, green. Set,
sticking to the air, it's Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go. Red, 38.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
Set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
To the air, yet again. Young. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Plastic, set, ready. Black 40, set.
Young back to it after the pick. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Cam Little to kick off.
Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Young looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears make it a 24-point ball game.
Bengals 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point of this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Now it'll be a punt on 4th down with Logan Cook out to boot it. All's in this punt at the 8. Dodge the tackle. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
17-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be 3rd and 11 now.
Okay, ready.
Hey, run!
3rd and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Fields this at the 19. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Down. 33, yellow. Cut.
They'll start the drive with Warren, and he gets a few on the punch forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
Looking to throw, Young. Flush down out to his left. All in left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Set, ready. Set.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Chased out to his right. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Here we go. Cut.
From the red zone now. He has it at the 5! And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Black 40. Ready?
Warren reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Here's Young to the line now. His guys going for 2.
52 blaster. Ready.
The Bengals will line up for the
Red,
2-point
38.
conversion.
Fury, yellow. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. That one's complete, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Hey, go, Phil.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
That's just not the guy. Defensively, you never want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
On red. Hot.
Back to the well again. And This play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
All right, Leggett makes the ground. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll be first down Bears.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, and they go right back to it. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Play made by Deron Payne.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Red on red.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. It's the Bears in control in what would be a 2nd ever title if they can finish this out. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Little knocks it through. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready. 50 green.
And going play action. Young. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Bears take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Little knocks it through. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Duvernay on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bengals Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
10, ready?
Trying the left side with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Blue, 32. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Set, ready. Hut.
Now Young. And they pick him off again. Jonte Barron has it. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape to not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
On the double.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Drill green. Let's go. Check, Hut.
Back to the air following that pick 6. He's got a man left. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. 52, ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Bears have it once again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
1st and 10 from the 43. Here's the handoff. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Another carry for it. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And he stopped at the 31-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, lock.
Give now to the running back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bears on the favorable end of this blowout. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Lisa 24. Turn. This is hot. Silver.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback.
Okay, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Red 38.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Young working from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Bobby O'Carrican.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And drawn up here for Lawrence.
Hey, run.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Run. This is hot. Here we go.
Design run for Lawrence. Setting up for the kneel down on third. And the Lombardi Trophy makes its return to Chicago. The Bears have won the Super Bowl. It isn't just that they are Super Bowl champions, Brock. It's also about how they got there. A dominating win in what's supposed to be our most competitive game of the year.
And when it mattered the most, they really leaned on the strengths of this team to not just win it all, but to make a statement. Do so in a way that you're not supposed to do in a Super Bowl. This is meant to be your toughest fight, an all-out battle for every yard and every inch and every point. And instead, well, with the league's 2 best teams in the building, we saw one team truly in a class of their own.